Two Kenyan pilots who should be regarded as heroes are being held in Akubo, South Sudan after their plane crashed, killing one person on the ground. Captain Pius Njoroge and First Officer Kennedy Shamalla managed to evacuate all 9 passengers before the plane burst into flames. Trevor Ombija caught up with the family and friends of the pilots held in captivity and reports that Kenya's Ministry of Foreign Affairs is yet to act 2 weeks down the line.
Flight 5YFDC was leaving Akubo heading back to Juba, and just 2 minutes into the takeoff, the engine flight failed and it came tumbling down. That crash impact cost the life of 1 person, 5 cows and 3 residential huts were destroyed in the process when the aircraft caught fire. It's hard to believe 11 people came out of this alive, all thanks to the efforts of Captain Pius Njoroge and First Officer Kennedy Shamalla, who pulled them out before the plane caught fire. But soon after, things went from bad to worse.
The crew members have since been held because the people there say that they have to give some compensation for the dead person and the animals, plus the huts that were destroyed.
The irony is that the plane was on a humanitarian mission in Akubo, which is a rebel-held area in South Sudan. The family has only heard from them twice in the 11 days of captivity. The rebels have a different version of damages incurred during the crash and are demanding a ransom of $200,000 which is 20 million Kenya shillings.
They told me they are constantly under threat, that if your people don't pay, then we'll have to do away with you. Those are the words of the captain. So he sounded very worried.
For me, it was a shock, like I didn't know what to do, how to go about it.
The mother of 3 now left with the burden of explaining to her children the whereabouts of their father, but she also has other fears.
We haven't seen any feedback. We don't know what the government is doing. I had to tell my son that his father is being held somewhere, so every day he keeps on asking me. The young one keeps on asking me, when is daddy coming home? I don't know when he's coming.
The 2 Kenyan pilots are being held in a small room with no access to basic amenities and only allowed out of the room under armed surveillance. What makes the situation worse is that Captain Njoroge has been denied his eczema medication.
Yesterday, they were given a satellite phone and they called me. They said that the condition there is pathetic and they are seeking for help so that they can come back home. They sounded very tired and they said they were sick.
I don't know how the government works, because I'm expecting our Kenyan government should be able to help its own people.
Records show that the plane fitted with a turbine engine had been overhauled in October and had only covered 300 flight hours out of the expected 3,600 hours before the next overhaul. Investigators are facing hurdles in establishing exactly what led to the crash, since the plane was burnt to ashes and the rebels who control the area have declared it a no-go zone. Trevor Ombija, NTV.